Do you guys hear it? I needed you. You hated me. That's how he's gonna sing. Watch. Called it. You're getting a little bit better, bro. Yeah, I got you, bro. Alright, here's the thing with this. Here's the thing with you, bro. Okay, so like you're getting better. I like the sound. You're pushing it back. You're adding some reverb. You're also letting it sit under the mix instead of on top because you don't want to hear your imperfections and your flaws, which is okay. What's up, y'all? I'm on Facebook.com/smartrapper, just so you guys know. But I am gonna start switching over to doing YouTube so we can do the super chat thing, and we're gonna figure out the system. But real quick, so with you, Aloof, bro, you're getting better. But what you need to do is you need to try different melodies. And you need to look for the catchiest one. So you need to go outside of your range. Get uncomfortable. Try ones that are like I don't wanna fall apart. Like I sounded stupid there, but who cares if it sounded stupid? Try it, see how it sounds. Hit it with some auto-tune and see what you can develop a unique style. Because if you keep doing the same thing, you're never gonna grow, right? But you're growing slowly. But when you start trying things out of the box, you're gonna grow a lot faster. Okay, and then you're getting better, but you've also submitted like every week for like the last 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So try different things. Try to go outside of your range, because for me, like with Way Up, was when we realized, oh, I can actually sing in this range. I was singing like a baritone, but the whole time that wasn't my range, right? I was singing down here like you're kind of singing, I can sing like that, but it's better when I sing up here instead of down here. So it's like you have to discover that about yourself, and it took me forever to find that out. Okay, next we got MX Blue, Heaven's Sake. Yeah. Okay, this is Blue. Did you change your name, bro? By the way, I'm not accepting links anymore, guys. I accepted links for like the first 5 minutes, but I've already been on here for 10 minutes. So I already have all these links. I have to leave 6:45. So, and by the way, just so you guys know, I'm on Facebook right now. I'm on Facebook.com/smartrapper. But again, we're gonna switch to YouTube soon enough. So, okay, this dude, like this is well, I guess he changed his name to MX Blue. I actually kind of like that name. So one, good name change. Two, out of all the songs I've heard from you, this was still interesting. You had like that bit about you and the way you went down. You know what I'm saying? In the end of like the first 4 bars, I was like, okay, cool, this sounds cool. And then I realized it was you, but you changed your name. Out of all the songs you've made so far, this is the one I like the least. But it's still good. It's just that all the other ones were so freaking good. So you're already good, bro. Like it's almost like you don't even need my feedback anymore. You know what I'm saying? You have a really good sound and a good style. You just need to go for it. You need to make music videos, because I'm not even gonna lie to you. About 2 songs back, that one you showed me, when I reached out to you, remember I DM'd you? I was like, yo, let me hop on that, because that shit was so good. I was like, this song could blow up if you made a video for it and you put the marketing into it. You're already developed, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's MX Blue. All right, next we got OGAV Blow featuring Lil J. I'm going to skip to... I'm skipping the long intro. The intro is way too long, bro. I can see it's a 48-second intro.
Let's get it. Hey, me on the motherfucking track, bitch. You know what it is. Huh? And I got Jay on
We're a minute 5 in now.
Grabbing my tracks, then I roll it. I'm facing can pass, so I smoke it. At the hole, I grab a pole and load it. Aiming right at you, then I blow it right. Grabbing my tracks, then I roll it. I'm facing can pass, so I smoke it. At the hole, I grab a pole and load it. Aiming right at you, then I blow it right. I'm cold as winter, bitch. I ain't here to take an L, I'm a winner, bitch. Lord, forgive me for my shit, I be sinning quick. I'm sorry, Father God, that they test me, I a blick. I never smoke no Reggie, I got top shot weed. I be lit off the Xannies, X pills and lean. I'm trying to stay low key, I don't make no scenes. Gotta get the money by any chance, any means. You hating cause I'm popping hope, I got cheddar cheese. Minding my own business, but I still like a beat.
I see what this is like. You have a cool voice, but like there's nothing original about this. Like, I don't, just be honest with you. One, your intro was 1:05 before you even started rapping, right? Never do that. That's a terrible idea because you're going to lose all of your listeners within the first 20 seconds. We don't need to hear a skit. If you're going to do a skit, you do the skit on the project before the song happens as a separate track, and then you jump into the song. That's like common knowledge, okay? Just for future reference for you. Now, also, like your topic matter, like, no, and I'm just being honest, you can grow, is generic as fuck. You're talking about loading the gun, you're going to shoot somebody, you got cheddar cheese. You literally said the word cheddar. You said cheddar cheese. Like, it's so unoriginal. But one thing I do like, though, is I like your voice and your energy, as well as I like the sound of the effects on the ad-libs. But what you have to do is also your flow was off on a lot of spots. So you need to kind of like spend a lot more time developing your flow. Try double timing your flows and see what comes out of that. I did like the beat choice. It matched your voice. Okay, so just keep developing because it sounds like you're new. And also, I don't want to hurt your feelings on this because we all start somewhere. You definitely need a better microphone. And if you're gonna mix your own stuff, throw some reverb on it because right now it's just so dry. It's like a camel's foot. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the next one. All right, JPWNZ. All right, Slowing Down featuring Hard Target.
I'm elevated, I'm motivated, I'm really far away from the exploration. I get real harder than the oxidation, extended to the top like some masturbation. So I'm mad for my fame now, I'm like a save now. Mean hard target, think of ways that they're great now. Getting all these fans and these cities who can pay now. Jealousy's a bitch, but telling that I'm pain child. Born as a legend, a miracle in the making. No matter what road, reach your goals that we're chasing. North so changed, some elites wore diamonds. Pushes to the edge like NFL linesmen. Practically preaching is spitting when we speak. Humble full of power, always low key unique. We focus on pouring our lines around feet. We stay real fresh, not dirty like a tree. Like a myth, we're powerful. I ran so logical. I flow so smooth like sex and powerful. Snakes impossible. Strike unstoppable. You never focus off in the trunk to the hospital.
Here's one thing, okay? So I like this guy's flow. I can't really understand what you're saying as much, and that's because of the mix and obviously because of the quality of the microphone you have, right? You're doing a double time flow on this, you know what I'm saying? And you're flowing very well. And your voice is your voice, and you can just tell. It's like, like Chris Webby, like, we know you're white when we hear you. There's nothing wrong with that. And you're kind of like going into it more. Like, that's what he does, right? If you don't know who he is, that's what he does. He's like, this is me. Like that's like his thing, like, right? So you do that. And you're kind of doing the same thing. So you have your own voice, but maybe you need to enunciate more. At the same time, if you mix this, I can hear it on through the speakers. And this is coming from the monitor, my computer monitor speakers, is that you have the EQ is pumped everywhere above 3 and up, and it's way too you took a lot of the low end out to kind of combat the mix, but the problem is that it's missing that, even though it would have made it muddier. So you need a better engineering as well as a better microphone, or you need to buy the track outs, because I know this beat maker. I actually know this beat maker. I've made beats to this beat maker. Like, even on my first mixtape, I had a song from this beat maker. So like. They have clean beats and they use a lot of samples, so it's definitely got to be more so you than them. No offense, but I like your flow, bro. You're off to a really good start. Somebody on YouNow said that you had a golden flow, right? You have a really solid flow. I like it. Try more enunciating, which is what I would say for you. So like before you get on the mic, just stretch your jaw out, stretch your face out, and open your mouth when you say the words, okay? And you'll get used to doing that, and the words will come out smoother, all right? That's JPWNZ, and that's Slowing Down. Not bad at all, bro. You're off to a really good start. All right, next we have AR Randy, Get It Right. I'm going to jump to 12 seconds.
Yeah, coming forward's mine. Man, I need to get it right. Yeah, working double time. Yeah, you know I double grind. I've been feeling like, damn, I need to get it right. Got a little taste now, working double time. No time to waste, so you know I double grind. Gotta get it right, man, I'm coming for what's mine. I've been feeling like, damn, I need to get it right. Got a little taste now, working double time. time to waste, so you know I double grind. Gotta get it right, man, I'm coming for what's mine, what's mine. Man, I'm coming for what's mine, what's mine.
First off, real quick, the guy said that because I say it's drier than a camel's foot. I didn't say camel's toe. I said camel's foot because their feet are in the desert. Okay, so you try to correct me by saying camel toes are wet. I said camel's foot in the desert. And even so, a real camel's toe would be dry as well. Not a camel toe on a girl. I didn't say that. Anyway, with this guy now, you could tell there's something interesting about this. Is like I can tell you're new to rapping, but you're actually already starting off by focusing on hook ability because of the way that you're stretching the words out and everything, right? So you're off to a good start, bro. But all I have to say about you need to just spend a lot of time just developing your voice. These hooks sound like the hooks that I started making when I first started rapping, where it's like, oh, it's really not that bad, but you obviously have to keep developing and learning how to write better hooks, right? But this is a great start. You're further than most people off the bat, and I could tell you're new, right? I could tell you're new, but this is a solid start. All right, that's A.R. Randy. Get it right. Next, we got TJ Hooks, Chicago. I'm going to jump to 15 seconds.
Tobacco or alcohol? Tobacco or alcohol? Yeah, it's my city. It's my city. Chi-town, motherfucker. It's DJ. Motherfucking Hooks.
Intro, 35, 36, 37, 38 seconds, 40.
C-H-I-C-H-E-O. That's the city I know. Where you can get some of that good smoke. Go find a loved one. Overdose on dope. C-H-I-C-H-E-O. That's the city I know. Where you can get some of that good smoke. Go find a loved one. Overdose on dope. This my city. You know it's true. Born on the west side, to the state that my parents flew. So we went to the birds, that's where I kinda grew. A high school dropout, but I'm not a fool.
They don't sound like MGK at all. They're like, cows! How about cows? That's how he sounds, right? But hold on. This doesn't sound like MGK at all. Hold on. He sounds like, well, he doesn't sound like anybody. He sounds like, here's the thing with this. Well, number one, this hook, there's no melodicness to the hook. You're like, see, it's my city. Like, your tone on the beat isn't really matching the beat, right? And you're not flowing anything you're saying. You're kind of like saying it, but you're not saying it with it. You're not inside the beat. There's not really a flow in this. And I know it's hard to hear that because you did it, right? But the best rappers, that's why, like that's really off beat, right? So like the best rappers, watch, hold on.
Heroin takes nearly 2 lives every day.
I'm trying to fucking beats, man. I'm not even gonna attempt to do it. There's all types of shit all over the place in this beat. And the beat, honestly, the beat's kind of like really older sounding. It's not really. It's like you can work with it, but it's your flow isn't sitting on this beat.
That's the city I know. Where you can win to the birds, that's where
I'm trying to figure out how to say it.
You know the bird chapter is crazy and I'm known as the author. All I had to do is
I can't explain what's missing here. Like your voice is unique. Like it's kind of like it's got that rasp to it, so it's like interesting. So like I like your voice, but I can't pinpoint exactly why there's something wrong with it. Aside from obviously the flowing of it, if you stretch out your syllables more and stretch out your vowels, like or stretch things out as you're saying them, like maybe things will connect a little bit better for you. But on this, I'm just being honest. I honestly, and I'm not trying to be mean, bro. I cannot stand listening to this. I really feel like I'm being mean. I'm not trying to be mean. Look at this song and see what you did wrong. Like go back to it, comb through it, say, why did he say that he didn't like this? And then maybe submit another one. And the thing is, I'm from Chicago. I have songs called Chicago as well. So like I would want to give you props for this, but I can't. So like just comb through it or maybe send another one next time because I want to hear something else from you. You know what I'm saying? Because with a cool voice, you could pull it off. Maybe it's just not the right kind of beat for you. Okay, TJ Hooks. If you guys like that, it's TJ Hooks, Chicago. All right, next we got Legion Rap, Suicide Intentions. You spelled intentions wrong, just so you know. if it's intentions, unless you purposefully spelled it incorrectly. Hypocrisy.
Please just give me time to fucking clear my mind. Just leave me be, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Had a conversation with my pops the other night. Never thought I'm here and speak again. So surprised. Question about the music. How I've been living, getting by. Apologize for his cruel ways. I guess it's okay, or is it too late? Cause I'm still feeling like an outcast, piece of trash. Alone in my room, demons in my mind, still clashing, fighting, doubting myself again.
With this, bro, you need to pace better. Like, you're saying things, but you're also saying them with absolutely no emotion. Like, chilling in my room, doing shit, writing rhymes, and I can't wait for my baby mama all the time. Like, this is how it sounds when you're rapping, when you rhyme. Like, it's like, that's exactly how you sound. Like, just what I did right there, listen.
And again, I want to keep striving till I reach the top. Got this blockade in my way, running out of...
Like, you should be like, I got this blockade, top day, top day. Like, you should, like, flow it out. Have some patterns here and say it like you mean it. Like, blockade. Like, I don't even know. Like, a day. Like, you're too monotone, okay? So try to stretch your lines out and stuff like that. Also, by the way, Dude said you don't like drill music. Not all rap music, not from Chicago, is drill music. There's a lot of, right, hypocrisy, that's right. Hey, no problem, bro. And obviously, again, TJ Hooks, no offense, bro. I'm only saying, like, the first thing comes to mind, so hopefully you can grow, because I wish that people would have told me this. And also, it's coming from a good place when I tell you these things. It's not like I'm trying to be hateful like a YouTube comment or a troll would tell you. It's like, if I say it, it's because I believe it and I'm saying it to help you grow, because when people started giving me honest feedback, that's when I started growing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it sounds like you're reading, bro. So one great way, Legion, the way you can get around this being an issue is you can spend time memorizing your lyrics before you deliver them, okay? Also, it's a lot more abrasive on here because of because of how harsh the vocal sounds on top of it. So it's a harsh flow. It's monotone with that voice, and then it's also sitting up here. Like, the beat's down here, it's not mixed into it. It's like sitting on the top of the beat when you're rapping. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being like sitting on the top of the beat when you're rapping, even monotone would sound better if it was mixed in better. But try to not be monotone. Try to say things with emotion. Try to memorize your lyrics before you actually record them, because I think that may be part of it. Like somebody said, it sounds like you're reading. Okay. All right. That's Legion, Suicide Intentions. Okay, next we got CAKO Money Due, and it looks like hold on a second. Just so you guys know, everybody on YouTube, I'm on Facebook.com/smartrapper, but what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start focusing on going on YouTube and doing super chat and everything on there. I just enabled it earlier today, but I didn't have time to set it because I got to leave in 20 minutes. Okay, Keiko, which I like the name, CAKO. Let's hear it. Wiz Khalifa.
That's why I fucked your bitch ugly. Nigga, that's why your bitch got false teeth, false saying, motherfucking false claiming nigga. Pigeon toe, humpback.
First off, I'm pigeon toed, so that's fucked up.
Fucking bald head, smell like mustard ass nigga, man. You need ointment on your gums, nigga. God damn it.
I'm smoking on that sticky, it feel like I'm huffing glue. I just cashed out on my wrist, got that bitch looking like a pool. All my niggas gorillas and they don't feel us, trying to put us in a zoo. I can't fuck the nigga, bitch, I found one for me too. Oh, look at what that money do. I just cashed out on my wrist, got that bitch talking through.
He's pacing very well in this. Like, even though I hated the intro passionately, this is not this. He's pacing very well. I like his delivery too. Let's go. I like the pacing and the pattern on that, and you can tell. You see the emotion, the way he's saying his things, and how his voice is fluctuating when he's saying it. As opposed to the last guy who was it was very monotone and like just said like this. He's like, I'm a going up and I be saying all the rhymes. Like he's changing it. The other guy was like, I've been going up and I've been saying all the rhymes. You know what I'm saying? So like the fluctuation of your voice adds a lot to the delivery. So this was actually pretty good, bro. Keep doing this. I'm not a huge fan of the subject matter, but your pacing and your pattern was very well put together. She gets Keiko, Money Do. All right, now also anybody who's asking and trying to send links right now, you have to be in here in the first 5 minutes. It's first come, first serve, and I click all those links in the beginning, guys. So nobody's getting skipped. It's that you weren't here first. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't get to get those Supreme shirts, the limited editions, if you weren't in line first. So also Tyreek, I have you. You're in the lineup. I said your name like twice, and I reminded you before. So yeah, I got you. All right, Laura Keys, Shooting Stars Freestyle. I'm gonna jump to 20 seconds because I can see where it starts. It's like almost like a nursery rhyme. First off, before I forget what I'm gonna say about this, is it's like you have this interesting style, and I know you've submitted before. You have this interesting style. It's not clicking yet, but once you find your style completely and you're able to deliver what you're trying to get across, you're gonna have an interesting, unique style. Very similar to like how like Young Thug has like this. It's like a different evolved version of Lil Wayne. Like if he was a gremlin and got wet and then it popped off his back, like that's what Young Thug is. But it's like the cooler. It's like he has his own coolness over here, and then Wayne has like his own coolness over here. So once you develop your own thing, you're gonna have a unique style, and that's what most rappers generally need, is like their own thing, right? And you have the ability to do that, but you still have to find it. Okay? You're like halfway into it. You hear like it's almost something, but it's not. I've never even heard Kyle. It's interesting and it's almost something, but it's not quite there. So just keep practicing, bro. That's Laura Keys, Shooting Stars Freestyle. All right, next we got Big Rest, hitting you like a bus.
Yeah, scheme ruiners. Yeah, that's rejecting offer.
Off the bat, 21 Savage. Off the fucking bat. Didn't even hear 2 seconds of it.
That's some of the weakest shit I ever heard.
Yeah, 21 Savage.
Motherfucker is acquired and motherfucker
fucking Savage. You know what I'm saying? Savage. Yeah.
Kaiju Soup. Oh, I bet you're thinking, who would say that about two amazing artists? Well, me, because I'm a real G. Not one of these fake-ass game ruiners. Yeah, that's right. I can already tell.
Oh, this is that diss track the guy said was a diss track.
That you got a serious fright. You still owe me an explanation. Why? That's proof you a fucking lie. Bitch, you sus as fuck. Surprised you even got luck. You think about that because one girl called you the best beat maker in the IE? Sorry, that ain't a free pass to act entitled, G. You live a phony thing.
Oh, you're actually rapping. I thought he was talking. I thought he was talking the intro. This is him delivering his lines. Bro, what is this? You're talking. You think you're cool, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's not cool, bro. Bro, it's like, bro, and you know, bro. Like that. This is not rapping. This is talking on a beat.
Nigga, you got explaining to do. I know shit worse than you. Ever wanted to kill yourself with a knife? I thought you was my friend. Now you a snake. That's gotta end. Explain the behavior of Kaiju Soup. I ain't gonna jump through that hoop. Give me beats for free and I'll rethink this.
What is this, bro? What are you doing? No offense. This is the worst thing that's ever been submitted. I mean, you're going to take offense to if I say no offense, you're probably going to take offense. This is the worst thing that's ever been submitted on Smart Rapper. Bro, what is this, bro? Who is this? This dude is fire. Fire means bad. You're so bogus. Bro, no offense. But you have to take offense. You should remove this diss. If you're dissing somebody with this, you're actually dissing yourself by releasing it. Okay. Number one, I'm gonna put part of the problem starting with the beat. So I'm not gonna like fully blame you. This is a horrible beat. It's a horrible beat to rap on.
Thinking I'm smaller than you. Marcus.
This is not a beat that you diss somebody on, number one. You have to learn how to flow. You also need to learn bar structure because the place that you put your rhymes, when I realized you were rhyming, you have to learn musicality and how to deliver the rhymes, bro. Otherwise, this does not work at all. I have to for the sake of everybody. You need to practice a lot, and do not ever show anybody that ever again. I have to be honest with you, bro. You have to grow more before you release tracks into the internet. Because if that's something that will come back and bite you. If you ever become famous, people are going to listen to that, and it's going to hurt your credibility. All right, Bucket Bandit, banned from the strip. I like the name Bucket Bandit, and I like the name banned from the strip. You have some good words, so let's see who does this. And it's a music video, so. Okay, I'm going to skip all this.
Wait, what? It's state law. What you were doing with Nevada. Wait, no.
You're the flyest looking person that's ever been arrested, because every time I've been arrested, I was never able to get dressed like that. And plus, if you were arrested, they would have actually confiscated your hat and your chain. I'm just saying, never mind, whatever.
Sign it.
I like your outfit.
And you can drop the sign.
Where's the song at, bro?
More than that. If you're bugged, because I told you. As soon as he signs it, I'll have him out to you.
What is this? This isn't a song. It's like a video. What am I supposed to do with this, bro? All right, next we got D-Limit Rap Profit. I'm good.
Someone hand me a mic. Time to get in the lights. Recite what I wrote, what I write isn't right. When I strike with the might, I'm like feeling guy. Coming to a gunfight, but still I'm a rumble. But my own shit, I ain't got ghostwriters, so I don't need to mumble. I'm across the divide, I'm a scribe at the time. Screaming lies in my mind. What I've lost isn't found, what I find isn't mine. I'm still on the ground, but I'm making the climb. If you still want to doubt me, just don't have the time. If you want to understand, you have to rewind.
It's interesting that how he has a flow. Y'all can't see him. Like, I can see him because it's a video, but he's actually, and he's clearly like Irish or probably Irish, right? But he's like, like, it's kind of dope though. It's kind of cool. Well, if he like did it with more energy, it'd be a lot better. But double speed.
Yeah, running out of breath. Nah, leave him close to death. Yeah, come the way I left. Tell you I'm the next star. Except that I'm better than most of these rap tards. Yeah, not the
Rap tards.
I'm the rap devil, I'm the rap prophet, it's another level, and I sound hot and instrumental, fly like a rocket, write with a pencil, not the rap god, not the rap devil, I'm the rap prophet, it's another level, and I sound hot and instrumental, fly like a rocket, write with a pencil, my career is just beginning, I've been losing, now I'm winning, I've been frowning, now I'm grinning, and I got this.
Number one, I'm just gonna say this to you, bro. It seems like it doesn't seem like you're just starting. It seems like you're just starting taking it serious, and you have flow, and you have like the ability to say witty lines that you need to put your brand together. The videos could be a little better, but I still respect the fact that you shot a video at all. And I would say not enunciate, maybe enunciate because you have an accent a little more. But I want to see more energy from you. Same delivery, like pace and flow, but deliver with more energy. And I guarantee you it's gonna come out a lot better. And if I was you, I would get like a mascot because you're Irish. I can see your look. If you had like this mascot or at least this logo that was like you, it could be really interesting. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing. That's D-Limit Rap Profit. Next we got, I only have 10 minutes left, guys. I got like 10 more tracks here. We got White Rabbit Hydra. The White Rabbit Hydra. I'm gonna jump to 12. No, you can't email me. You can't email me WAV files, bro. I take links on YouTube next week. Right now, I'm on Smart Rap. I'm on Facebook.com/SmartRapper. Way too much auto-tune, number one. Too much auto-tune. I like the energy you're trying to deliver. The lyrics, generic. The beat. This beat sounds like it's from 2006. Like this beat is, it's just actually, I'm almost, like this beat might be from like 2006 to 2012. It's got it. This beat just sounds very old. Take this. Look at these lines. I can see your lyrics, dude. I see Porsche. See AK, semi-automatic, like all these lines. Like it's almost creative, but it's missing stuff. My life's so crazy on my wrist is 8K. clearly a lie. Try to refrain from lying, because even if you aren't developed yet and you're speaking real talk lines, you'll gain fans faster because people know you're being honest. Like that's the thing. Like if you're honest at the beginning and you evolve eventually to having money, when you talk about money, it's really there. So like people need to make more real talk tracks, or at least if you're gonna talk some of that, put realer lines in it. A lot of this is generic. Some of it's witty. I can read it. I can see the lyrics in front of me. But your delivery, I like your delivery in a way, but that auto tune is really, really harsh, and the beat threw me off. It's really kind of hard for me to even like give super feedback on that. I do like your name, the White Rabbit, though, because it's like you're gonna think about it, and if that could be a lucky charm for you, bro. All right, next I go. Here I Go by Who Is That? Who is what is this? Oh, it's Who Is SAS featuring Sincerely Collins. I know Sincerely Collins. That's why I was confused. I was like, I wasn't listening to his music. I was like, how did that pop up on my feed? Hold on. I think my sound's off. You're listening on the web player. Hold on a second. Spotify Connect, web player. It's so fucking annoying. Why? Why did I do that? I know there's beat too. Intro, bro. 22 seconds in, man.
So here I go, making bad decisions like before. Ain't no room for feelings on the road. You only live once, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Sincerely. I know they feeling the force. The gates just open for me. I'm living life in the fourth. They say the top is lonely. I've been not rocking with phonies. I've been hotboxing with homies and bad bitches who phony, but know they roll like jabronis. I just picture me rolling. Me, my bitch, and my niggas.
Is that Sincerely Collins?
Pen made us some money. My voice got us some figures. My mind got me to mastery. Faith kept me from blasphemy. Fucking demons.
I didn't diss anything. You're supposed to submit music, bro. I don't review music videos, on top of the fact that there was a 3-minute video. So for me to get the message, I would have to review the whole thing. Nothing was dissed. I was saying that if that was a minute intro, I was dissing the fact that the intro was too long. So you need to not be so sensitive about it, bro. And I was being honest, because if it was supposed to have a message, it needs to be as close to realistic as possible. If you were arrested, police confiscate your chains and your hat and your shit. If you've ever been arrested, all your shit goes into a fucking bag. And when you get let out, they give you the bag and you get your shit back. Sometimes without your money in it. So I'm just saying.
God's son, master of the light. Oh shit, nah, son, keep him off the mic.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm listening to. I think that Collins was first. And if you said skip to 122, you're saying skip to 122 like I can differentiate your name being Donnie Winston and the name of the artist in the song being Who Is SAS. I didn't know that was you. How am I supposed to be able to tell that, bro?
So here I go, making bad decisions like before. It's your my 15 minutes never end. Got so many dollars now they used to be my friend. So here I go, proving niggas wrong. Every single song, yeah, I know your homie rapping too. Want me to put him on.
I like your voice.
It's a joke, but we
I like Collins' voice too. This beat, I mean, I made a song to this, well, I rapped to it, then I threw it away because this beat's kind of like, it doesn't create the right vibe for you to be able to rap on it, and you can kind of hear that. It's like not gonna be enough. So good.
I've been with your nonsense. I don't care for your comments. I'm just being honest. Don't take it out of context. But I'm next. Beyond flex. Beyond blessed.
I like your voice.
Beyond, I got a complex.
I like the energy in that too. I like the delivery and the lyrics. You're solid, bro. You're already good. But next time, let me know the time because I really have to go in like 5 minutes. All right, Jay Bird, Killing Spree. Damn, I got all these fucking.
What's going on today? Uh-oh, what's going on tonight? Jay Bird's coming down the hallway. Coming gets to you. You're getting stabbed just like your friend did in bedroom. Just after he got fucked in the ass.
Okay, I'm turning this off. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Okay, I don't listen to remixes. Sorry, bro. All right. This isn't the same song. Somebody else made a song to the same beat. Hold on, let me go to this other one. I'm just gonna skip that one because it's not fair to even listen to it. All right, welcome to America. I'm gonna skip to 17 seconds. There we go.
This shit is ridiculous. It's fucking crazy. Listen. Welcome to America where shit ain't never been free. Welcome to America, we'll kill diversity. Welcome to America where shit ain't never been free. Welcome to America of everything but guilty. Welcome to this country of the thieves. Damn, everything is falling when it leaves. Damn, used to really think I wasn't free. Man, watched the news and saw how diss traps die. Damn, welcome to America where we watch your every movement. Every month the water bill, my nigga, that's the shit's fee.
I like the energy. I like your voice, and I like that you have a message behind your lyrics, man. That's pretty cool. This is Michael Lade. Welcome to America. That's solid. Real quick. No, and by the way, again, I didn't diss anything that you made, bro. I'm just telling you. Also, like if you're gonna tell a story, you have to entertain the viewer every second of it. Like the intro needs to be entertaining. It needs to tell more of a story. Like there's a lot to making videos and telling a story through video. Even if there's a message, you have to entertain the viewer and bring them into it. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's cool if you got whatever followers you got, and it's cool if you got, whatever, you got arrested for rapping on the Las Vegas Strip, and if you made a video about it, that's great. Like all the more power to you. I'm just saying that like it's harder to make art than most people think it is. Like especially when it comes to video, delivering visually, like from angles, the power of angles, close-ups, like lower shots, wide shots, mid shots. Like there's a lot to it. That's why being a director is such a prestigious. It's a big job because it's a lot of work to do that, and then also to tell the story in an order. That's why somebody writes a script. It's a whole nother job, writing a script, and you're directing, and then you're doing, like, there's all kinds of stuff. There's even people whose whole entire career is just pulling focus on a camera. Okay, like, it's a lot. So, like, I'm not dissing, I'm just saying, like, it has to be delivered. Also, I didn't know what you told me. If you would have told me that, then I could have, like, anticipated that, or I would have given you feedback differently, not inside of this, because this is for music reviews. Okay, anyway, Tyreek Tell, I am the man. I like this graphic, bro. It's funny. Okay, what's...
Television. Bounce. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody who said I couldn't rap and said I'd never make it. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to say thank you. And I want to thank all the females who curved me, who said I was too ugly for them. Oh man. Oh man. I just want to say thank you. And I want to thank God for giving me the confidence to say this. Thank you, Lord. Oh yeah, I'm the man. I was the one with the plan. Ooh, I was the one up in school you thought was a fool. You thought I was playing cause I did not want to go chill at a party. No, I was home with our Carly, pen in the pad, working my craft. They used to laugh, now they feel sorry. I remember you said I was dirt. Now they see me and look hurt. Yeah, they see I got me some merch. Constantly begging for shirts. Nope, you cannot get it cause you had me.
I like your voice. It's good flow.
You thought it was funny. Now you say you kidding. You simply a snake. I can tell by the hissing. You better stop talking. You better stop whispering. Like the candy you was snickering. Now your haters paying dividends. You talk the talk, but I'm living it. You want success, but I'm feeling it. Don't ride my way and quit stealing it. You super fake, I'm real with it. I'm Michael Myers, I'm killing it. Oh yeah, remember you said I was trash.
I like the intro, the killing it. Like that's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? You have a cool style, and also like there's like this weird delivery rasp that you have when you say certain lines. You have a cool style, bro. You're developing. I don't really have anything to say about that. It was a long intro, but that was an intro that led up to what you're about to say. Still a long intro. You should try to keep it closer to 15 to 20 as opposed to 30. And if you're like, well, the beat was this long, well, then cut out the beat and then fade it in. And you'll be all right when you do that. Okay, so it's going to take me 19. So I have like 8 minutes and I got to go. So let's check the traffic. Okay. All right, good job, bro. That's Tyreek Tell. I am the man. I like that. You have a good flow, bro. I think but you really just keep going. You know what I'm saying? All right, DJ Slurk, Forest Fires.
Forest fires in your mind, smoke signals in the sky. I keep going till I die. I'm trying to cry, open your third eye. Same fires in your mind, smoke signals in the sky. Open up your third eye, becoming all-knowing and all-seeing, supreme being. Close contact to the fourth kind since back before humanity kept track of time. Writing bars so dope that you could cut them up and store them. Indigenous lyricists sitting on top of the totem, holding my own and spitting a dangerous flow that I deliberately aim at your dome just to let you know I control you. Born in Minnesota, the frozen land of 10,000 stuff.
So this is interesting. It's like this is not my style at all. So I don't really. It's kind of more difficult for me to even give feedback on this. Like I'm sure your influences are like. It sounds like your influence is more like strange, kind of like strange music type of stuff. ICP, a lot of more underground rappers and stuff like that. And you could also tell why it's lacking that commercial sound, the lack of melodicness, the beat choice, which maybe you made the beat. The beat's not really that bad. It's just like it's not really my thing. I don't really even want to give you feedback on that, really, though. It has a cool sound to it. So, and the reason I don't want to give you feedback is because it sounds like you're going into your own sound and your own direction, and I don't want to like mess that up. You know what I'm saying? I want you to keep learning and growing from what you're doing. But I would say it's going to help you a lot if you try to be a little bit more melodic with it. You can keep the same sound, but try to be as melodic as you possibly can. Okay. All right. Next we got Running Back to You. Okay, LLYC, the East Coast Prince. Tone.
Stuck in my past, about to relapse. I keep running back to you. I try to refrain, but your nectar's so sweet. So sweet. I keep running back to you. Yeah. Okay. See, I lost my way. I keep coming back. Living like football got me running back. I miss the way you held me. Miss the way you kissed me. You always got my back when them lame hoes piss me. Say you're so wrong, but the feeling so right. You're my star in the winter, my light in the night. I ain't come to argue. I'm just trying to make it right. I knew you were the one. It was clear.
For me to accept music, guys, you have to be here in the first 5 minutes. I'm on Facebook.com/SmartRapper. I'm going to start doing it on YouTube. But yeah, so I'm not taking any more submissions. I got to go in a couple minutes.
Also bittersweet, the passion in your heart. I can sense it when we meet. Like the look of others, girl, you were unique.
There's no real flow there. Like nothing like your brothers. You know what I'm saying? You should say like nothing like your brothers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta strike. You gotta flow the words when you say them. You're kind of just like talking them. It's just like talking like this. Chapa-da-pa-da. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stretch out the words, bro.
Body of a model with the perfect physique.
Body of a model. Like I'm gonna flow a little more because I'm naturally doing it, but like the way that you even say it, like.
Perfect. I said perfect physique, girl. Perfect physique, girl. Love like nectar.
You just gotta practice flows. That's all you gotta say. As far as the guy singing on it, I don't really recommend. Like when you have somebody sing, if they can't sing like exceptionally well, which is actually a very rare skill set, you have to auto-tune Melodyne and do some mix work to his vocal, because when he sings, it's just like.
Also bittersweet, body of.
He's missing all the notes. Anyways, you got to keep working. You just keep developing, bro. You all start somewhere, okay? All right, Go Get It by James Biggs Walker. I'm gonna skip to 26. You sent this in last week, bro. Looney Waves, Mess Around.
On the track.
We already liked that one from last week, bro. I immediately remembered it. I was like, I know this one.
Wanna be my mess around. She really ain't trying to cruise, I hope she not playing around. She not playing around. Cause I'm about to give her that roof. Wanna be my mess around. Wanna be my mess around. She really ain't trying to cruise, I hope she not playing around. She not
This is one of those songs like where Looney when he first started submitting songs, it was like he gave us all of his fire, so like all the songs are like hot, and then he gradually he's like, which one of these extra songs can I just play because I don't have these other ones. So like they're gradually like, oh, this is like just like that extra one he put out, because at first a lot of the shit was hot, but that's normal though for a lot of artists. Like they'll have. You aren't always in mode or always making heat, right? This way to keep creating, but you'll make a lot of really good ones, and you'll have like extra ones. And this one was like, okay, well, I'll put this on the tape, and that's what this is for Looney for sure. He didn't even mix this one. Well, this is old. Actually, this might be older than you. This sounds like he made this like 5 years ago, but it was uploaded to SoundCloud 1 year ago, right? All right, here we go. We got Switch Bitches. That's what it's called, Switch Bitches. I skipped to 16 seconds.
On my mind, all these bitches on my dick. They all want it from behind. Got these bitches doing play. I got these bitches on my mind.
It's like 94 Eminem.
All these bitches on my dick.
Got these bitches on my
mind. Didn't mean to steal your bitch.
Thanks, Cloud. Thanks, Carlos.
I can't get these bitches on my dick.
Isn't that like a whole Eminem, like, in this Eminem hook, like, I got, I'm pretty sure it's an Eminem song.
Hop into my ride, these horny bitches wanna strip. I get away when I pass by and make that pussy start to drip. They always sucking on my thighs, these bitches know that I'm the shit.
No, you only get your link clicked if you're here within the first 5 minutes. Just sending your link doesn't automatically mean we review it, bro.
Fuck, pass a hoe. 2 naked bitches at the door. These bitches.
Okay, with this, you just have to develop more, bro. Like, you're so new, this doesn't even have a name. It just says Switch Bitches. And that's it. It just says Switch Bitches. There's like not even, I don't even know what rapper this is. Oh, it's, I have to go to this link down here that I'm not going to click. But yeah. Yeah, that song was 4 years ago. See, I called the hell out of that, right? It was an old song. You were here, and I remember when you came in, John, did I say your name? I did say your name. But what did you send me? Oh yeah, you were here, but you sent a remix. So I'm gonna review yours because you sent a remix. All right, this is called Jada Wizard Proud.
This goes out to you. I just wanna let you know I love you, and I really appreciate everything you ever did for me all over these years. I know I gave you lots of hell, but I just want to make you proud. Yeah, okay. One day when I'm a star, I want to buy you a nice car, put a house on the hill, and pay all of your bills. I just want to make you proud. Just want to make you proud. Just want to make you proud.
That's not a bad hook.
So special to me you are. My love for you is so strong. I just had to write you a song. I just wanna make you proud. I just wanna make you proud. Just wanna make you proud. Just wanna make you proud. You're the number one lady in my life. Grandma, you are my angel. Raising me to be a man. Could it have been easy being single? I can't even picture doing it myself from any angle. Cause without you in my life, I probably got caught up and tangled up in this spider web. You are my guardian, always kept me safe and sound. Never let me down through the thick and thin, even when nobody else was around. Pick me up when
I really like your flow pattern. Like, I be talking like this a little bit. Want to change up that on this. Like, you like the little speed ups in between the lines. Solid flow. You're staying on beat really well. And also the second half of the chorus is great. Only thing I have to say about the first half is try to use more like visual lines that don't say something like, I'm going to buy you a car. I'm going to pay your bills. Like, say that in a different way so that it doesn't. So that it's not basic. Like, say it in like an interesting, unique way. Like, I'm gonna buy that new 6, or say it in a way where they can picture like an individual thing. Because when you say something like car, it's so vague. You know what I'm saying? But when you say something like specific, like I'm gonna buy you like this, and it's gonna look like this, and it's gonna be brand new, it's gonna suit just you. You know what I'm saying? And then when you say bills, you say other things like, you know, like just when you're more descriptive, it helps the person who's listening to the song also envision it more, because see how car is too vague, you know what I'm saying, and bills is too vague, and that just being descriptive is part of songwriting. So this is solid, bro. You're off to a good start. I would also say you need to like You need to spend more time marketing, because the thing here is like this was released in May, okay? So that was like 6-7 months ago, and you only have 81 views, which tells me that you're making music, but you're not even marketing the music. Like, it's been out for 8 months and you only have 81 views. You're not even trying to market your own music unless you're focusing on marketing on Spotify. But the video on here doesn't have any. So remember, when you guys put out music, it's like your music did not exist unless you're spending time, energy, and effort marketing the music, okay? So that was the last one, guys. So I will see you next Thursday at 6 p.m. PST. I have to go. I have meetings to go to. And first 5 people in the 5 minutes. I'm gonna try to do it on YouTube next week. So if you're on here, I'm gonna do it on YouTube next week, okay? I'm on YouTube now, but I'm gonna focus on it being on YouTube, okay? And I'm gonna do it from inside of the YouTube browser instead of YouNow and instead of on here, but I'll still stream to here, okay? All right, I'll see you guys next week. Keep hustling. I'll see you at the top. New video tomorrow, okay? And tons of other videos, tons of stuff coming. All right, y'all. Have a good evening. I have a meeting to go to.